Okay, so I know y'all probably wondering, why does she have this picture up there and it say 2022? This is when this story started. In 2022 is when I met this man. I was at home on the phone with him when I took this picture, just chilling with my feet up, living my best life. I should have left the fucking man where he was at, y'all. This is the story time about the man in the wheelchair that tried to ruin my life and have me arrested, scandalize my name. He was a evil, low down, goddamn demon. This is when he called the police on me. I'll be right back.
And now it's a problem because I'm leaving. So talk about I just want to leave. I want to leave peacefully. I was trying to leave peacefully, and she started picking my stuff. That's the only reason. I'm not trying to get her arrested. She got an 18-year-old daughter in her house. I'm not trying to. I just want to leave.
No one's getting arrested unless somebody has hit each other. Has anybody hit each other?
Okay.
No.
Where's that gray back up again? It's on her patio. Her patio? Back is up to the apartment? Her apartment. Actually, where her apartment is. Right.
Okay. As I'm sure you've heard, is it okay if I go up to your apartment? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it unlocked?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which one is it?
The B5. Mm-hmm. It's to the right. Mm-hmm. Downstairs. Right there.
Downstairs. Ma'am, what's her name?
Latasha. Okay, y'all. So I met this man named Eric. I met him through an ex-friend. Him and her were best friends. We're all from Detroit. So I'm like, okay, what up, though? 313, cool. Thought he was a cool little guy. We talked on the phone, y'all, for like at least 3 or 4 months. Every day, me and this man talked on the phone. I'm talking about we had so much in common on the phone. The conversations were so good. We used to fall asleep on the phone and everything. Okay, so it's around Valentine's Day during this time. We've been talking for months. He's like, you know what? I'm going to come out there to Vegas to visit you. I want to take you out on a date for Valentine's Day. I've been single for a little while, so I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not a discriminator. I've dated a man in a wheelchair before. I don't discriminate if someone's in a wheelchair. What I discriminate on is when you lie and you try to sell me dreams and you try to run game on me and you come into my life sent by the devil to try to ruin and destroy my life. So on this night, he called the police on me. Yes, I took his motherfucking wheelchair. I sure did. I took his wheelchair and I took his bag with all his medicine in it. And I'm going to tell y'all why I took his wheelchair and his bag in a goddamn minute. I'm going to tell y'all why. So I should have known someone right. When he got there to Vegas, he made it to Vegas. He was supposed to have a room and everything on the strip. Okay, he's supposed to have a room. He got a room. We finna kick it. We going on a date. We finna have a good time. Yeah. Why did the man pull up and get out of a van? Keep in mind, I knew the man was in a wheelchair. I didn't mind it. That was the first red flag. When he pulled up and he was in a van. He hopped out. His wheelchair was filthy than a motherfucker. I'm like, okay, well, maybe this is travel wheelchair. Maybe it's good wheelchair at home or something. Okay, so we're supposed to go check him into his room and this, that, and the other. We get up there to the hotel. I stay in the car. Now, keep in mind, I done packed this man up, put him in his wheelchair, and scratched up my seats in my Cadillac and everything with his old-ass wheelchair. Like, I'm trying to go check him into his room. He's supposed to be a disabled veteran. He's supposed to have all these benefits. He's supposed to have all of this money. He don't have any kids. He's the only child, blah, blah, blah. I didn't go into the hotel with him. He come back out. Something happened with his card. He couldn't get the room. I'm not finna put money on my card. I'm not finna use my card and pay for a room. I just met you. This is our first time meeting, like, in person. Even though we've been talking, we're both from Detroit. We have a mutual friend. So we were cool. So I'm like, okay, the man don't have nowhere to go. He can't get the room. He don't have no family out here. What I have to do? Let him come to my house. Let him come over to my house. This is when it all started. Okay, so he needed to take a shower. He had been traveling. Y'all, this is the first thing that happened. I go outside on the patio and I'm chilling, taking a smoke break, drinking, trying to have a good time. He's supposed to go take a bath because he couldn't get in the shower. Y'all, I go back in the house. I go in the room. Why is it a leg sitting on the wall? A whole leg with a long sock on it, a long champion sock.
Oh my
Y'all, why
God.
the man didn't tell me he only had one leg? I wouldn't mind if he only had one leg, but you should have just told me that you only had one leg.
Thank you.
So that was the first lie. No, that was the second lie because he lied about the room. So he had one leg. I found out the man had one leg. When I seen that leg sitting up on the wall when I came back in the house, y'all, I didn't know what the fuck to do. I'm like, oh
What?
my God, I don't want to discriminate. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be mean. This is kind of uncomfortable, but I don't know what to say. So I really didn't say anything. By that time, he figured, oh yeah, I had to get my leg cut off. So you
What?
finally decided to tell me you had to get your leg cut off and you had one leg. I'm not judging you because you got one leg. If I had one leg and I was in a wheelchair, I would want somebody to love me too. We're all still people. Okay. So then we watching a movie, we chilling. You know, we try to cuddle up a little bit. I lay on his chest a little bit. Next thing you know, I'm hearing like a plastic noise, like it's a package. I'm hearing some kind of, I'm thinking like, well, damn, the nigga trying to have some snacks or some chips or something. He got some cakes, some cookies. What is this? So I'm like, what is that? I done put my hand under his shirt thinking I'm finna grab a bag of chips or something, y'all. Why was it a whole shit bag?
Oh my
The man
God.
was on a colostomy bag. He didn't tell me that. He was supposed to been staying there for 3 days in Vegas, right? He was supposed to have his room for 3 days. As you see, he had one duffel bag with these fat ass shoes. Okay. Why come? The man ended up going into the hospital the day before he was finna leave. I found out
What?
he never even had a return ticket. He didn't even have no money to get back home. He just had a one-way ticket. So he goes into the hospital. Why the man end up staying in Vegas for 3 months, y'all, in the hospital? I'm going up to the hospital trying to be nice to him, he don't have no family. I'm trying to be cool with the man. The whole time the man is plotting and scheming and talking behind my back and doing all kind of low down shit and everything. And so, you know, I done ran this man around. I done did everything. He finally gets out the hospital. It's time for him to go back to Detroit. Thank God. He's finna go. It's not working out. We're not getting along.
Goodbye.
He's a liar. The man told me he could drive with foot control, with hand controls and everything. He couldn't drive. The man told me he could cook. He couldn't cook. He never cooked a meal. When I tell y'all, the man used to just do stuff just for no reason at all. Like, he was like an attention seeker. Like, he would go outside, and he know damn well he had an old-fashioned wheelchair. So he would go outside and act like he finna go to the store or some shit like that or whatever. And I'll go outside, and he'll be laying in the parking lot on the ground with the wheelchair on top of him.
What?
Doing this shit on purpose to get attention so he can keep going back to the hospital.
Oh my
I
God.
couldn't find out the man is addicted to pills and everything. He's a hypochondriac, and he is the biggest liar in the whole fucking world.
Oh.
So once I realized, like, oh, he trying to move in. He on some move in type shit. So I'm like, nah, this ain't gonna work it out for real. We already getting along, so we already not getting along. So now you've been here for about 3 months, in and out the hospital. Every time you supposed to go home, it's time for you to go. You call the ambulance again and go back to the fucking hospital to buy some more time. I swear to God, y'all, the man was in the hospital for about 3 good months. I'm not lying. He would get out for 1 day or 2 days, and then right when it's time for him to go, next thing you know, I gotta call the ambulance again. Something ain't right.
Oh my
So the
God.
man done had all kind of surgeries. He done told me he got a lawsuit. He finna get all this money and cut his leg off. And it wasn't supposed to been cut off. It was medical malpractice, all kind of shit. Next thing you know, he's still in Vegas. I'm going to see him at the hospital. So it's finally time for him to leave. Thank God. This was one of the hottest days in the summer in Vegas. This was really, really, really hot during this time. It gets hot real quick in Vegas. So I'm running this man around because he got his little disability check. Now, keep in mind, the man done lied and told me that he was a disabled veteran. Why did the man get dishonorably discharged from the military? So he didn't even serve no time in the military. He got shot at the gas station in Detroit. He was not a wounded veteran. So his check was number like probably $1,200 and something a month. Then he got to buy his medicine and all that kind of stuff. So the man didn't have no money. He didn't have anything. He had nothing.
Oh my God.
I'm still trying to be nice to this man because this is somebody's child. He from the D. We don't move like that in Detroit. He from the D. Okay, we I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to help the man. Y'all, The whole time the man was trying to destroy and ruin my life. So yes, on that day I took him to run around all day. I took him to go get some air in his tires on his wheelchair. I took the man to go get a phone because his phone was broke. All of this stuff using my gas. So he's supposed to be paying me for my gas and stuff. Now he finally got another plane ticket and he finna go back to Detroit. Don't you know the man go tell me, you know what? I got to ride to the airport. And I'm like, okay, you got to ride to the airport? He like, yeah, I got to ride to the airport. I'm like, okay, well, you can go and give me that little change then before you get up out of here, because I done took you around on the D. You supposed to be paying me gas money and all kind of stuff. You got your check. You know what I'm saying? He told me he wasn't going to give me nothing.
What?
He wasn't giving me no gas. He wasn't going to give me nothing. He going back to Detroit. He don't owe me shit. Started disrespecting me, calling me all kind of bitches and hoes. Showing the fuck out. So you know what I did?
No.
I took his motherfucking wheelchair. I sure did. And I took his motherfucking little duffel bag he had. And I took his bag of medicine. And yup, you know what I did? I put it upstairs outside of the apartments. I went upstairs and I put his shit upstairs. And I left his ass on the ground because he tried to jump on me and call me all kind of bitches and hoes. And you think that I done drove you around all day and packed you in and out of your motherfucking wheelchair in the hot sun. And you done got your check. And you think you finna leave and you not finna give me my motherfucking money? No, you had another thing coming. I'm gonna tell you that.
Oh my
The
God.
man done called the police on me. They told the police I'm abusing him. He done got me for a domestic. They done tried to take me to jail. He running around, y'all. Why I took the man leg and threw his fucking leg away, y'all? Why did I throw the man leg away? I sure the fuck did throw his leg away because he was a low down, ornery, evil motherfucker in a wheelchair. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Sometimes a person, you would think that they will be a humble person because of a certain situation that they're in. He was not humbled at all. This man was a demon. He was a devil. He would send me all these messages. He would start stuff. He would cut. He felt like he didn't owe me nothing. Okay, so not only are you waiting until I go to sleep and you going through my phone, calling people, sending pics, doing all kind of stuff on my phone, snaking me the whole time. The whole time the man was a snake the whole entire time, y'all. Wow. The man that tried to have me arrested. Come to find out, he's not a disabled veteran. He was dishonorably discharged. He got shot at a gas station in Detroit. He didn't have no money. He didn't have no lawsuit. The man harassed me for 2 months after this for $130. I'm about to post the receipts. But yeah, he flipped out. He lost it. He was abusive. He was in a wheelchair. He was evil. I tried to be there for that man because he didn't have anybody. I accepted him with one leg and a fat ass shoe and everything.
Oh my
God. But you were not about to play me like a goddamn fool after I done helped you. Like, I could have just left your ass sitting outside in your motherfucking wheelchair. But you didn't have nowhere to go. And, I have a good heart. So I'm like, I ain't even gonna do the man like that. He don't have nowhere to go and he in a wheelchair. Everybody telling me, girl, fuck him. If I was you, I'd just drop him off at the airport. Fuck him. He full of shit. So I'm like, you know what? I can't do this man like that. He tried to ruin my fucking life. Never dated a man in a wheelchair. That's him. He's smooth talking and no walking. If you meet this nigga, be careful. So then the man decides to, I'm going to email her every day. I'm going to email. I'm going to email. I'm going to email. I'm going to email. I'm going to send her Cash App request for $2. I'm going to send her $1 on Cash App. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm trying to get her attention. She needs to talk to me. She needs to talk to me. This is all him. This ain't even half of the emails. Like, all of this is going on because I no longer wanted to deal with you. You are a fucking liar. You're a liar. He was a fucking liar. He thought he was going to come out there and move in with me. I guess he thought I was desperate because I was single and because I was talking to him. He's not the first man I ever talked to that was in a wheelchair. I talked to a man in a wheelchair before when I lived in Houston. He was cool, had it going on, was doing his thing. Like I say, I don't discriminate. I don't judge people. Everybody is worthy and deserve to be loved. If you vibe with somebody, you vibe with them. Hell, if I needed to push the nigga, I push the nigga. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was going to be one of them. Maybe we can make a YouTube channel, Love in the Wheelchair, Love on Wheels or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe we can, make something happen with this little relationship. Like maybe we can make some money. Maybe we can do something, get some content. We could do something. We could help each other. He just wanted to help himself. I don't know why he thought that he was going to come and stay at my house, even though he was in the hospital 98% of the time he was there, and he never really stayed at my house. But I don't know why he thought he was going to stay at my house and keep his bags and his wheelchair there while he was in the hospital and got a check for those couple months on the 3rd of each month, his little disability check.
Oh my God.
And he thought that he wasn't going to give me no money.
Let's
He
go.
thought that I was going to keep using all of my gas going up to the hospital
No.
to see him and shit like that because he didn't have no family and he didn't have nobody in Vegas. And so then when I quit talking to you, you did all this about $130, bro.
What?
$130 fucking dollars.
Oh my God.
I'm telling y'all, be careful. Niggas is crazy.